All right, hey everyone. So today's practice is just an offering from what is moving through me these days. I don't know what's been happening for you in your life at home, or for most of you at home, but for me, I've spent a lot of days just really nesting and resting and sleeping deeply, and sleeping a lot, actually, like 10-hour nights, with usually a nap in the middle of the day. And it's been really nourishing on a deep body level to be receiving this kind of slowness and restfulness. And then I woke up this morning and felt like, okay, actually it's really great to have these moments of deep stillness, but then also there is energy that wants to be moved, otherwise it gets too stagnant. And that's partly what I was feeling today. And so this practice is an offering of flow, of allowing energy to move through our body, to anchor down into the earth, to lift up higher towards the sky, and to expand so that nothing gets stuck and nothing gets stagnant in our bodies. And so if you'd like to join me, there's a playlist that I absolutely love. I just started listening to it this morning. It's by Mose, which is one of my favorite DJs, and my beloved Amir is clicking away on the computer right now. So if you need any technical support, just send him a message or send us a message over my Facebook. But if you queue it up, the link should be there. I think, can you put the link in the comments, babe? To the Mose soundtrack? And you don't have to have it on your loudspeakers, but if you like music kind of louder like me, then you might want to have it on. And we'll queue it up to start at 5 minutes and 50 seconds.
45.
Or 5:45. So I'll just give you a moment to gather your things. And for those of you who are already set up, you can just settle into your seat and close your eyes. For those of you who are gathering the pieces for your practice, just take your time and join us whenever you're ready. But we'll start by receiving 3 of the deepest breaths of your entire day so far. So on your next inhale, let your breath fill your body from your head to your heart, to your belly, to your pelvis. And then as you exhale, let out not so much air, but a sound. And we'll do that twice more. So inhale, full body breath in. And one more time, inhale the fullest breath that you've taken all day. And then as you exhale, this time make a sound and give a little shake as you let it go. Good. And if you've got the music, then you can hit play at 5:45, and if not, you'll hear it through my speakers as well.
No?
And take your hands to your heart.
Wish you a beautiful journey.
One of the greatest gifts of time and space, and this quarantine time of having our patterns disrupted, let's say, is that it gives our minds and our bodies and our hearts an opportunity to carve new pathways. And part of how we do that is we drop patterns, we drop what we already know, so that we can deeply attune to what is present each and every single moment. one of the beautiful technologies of our body is that it is so sensitive. It's so sensitive, and it's a great communicator when we take the time to quiet our minds so that we can fully listen. And so listen for the sound of your breath. And any time today that you need an exhale that's a little bit more loud, a little bit more dramatic even, let it go with a sigh. Take your hands onto your knees. And then start to make really big circles with your spine, with your torso and your hips. And even an invitation today to receive your inhales through your nose and your exhales through an open-mouthed sigh. And starting to let these circles go bigger in your movement so that you take up more space. And then go ahead and go the other way. It's really big circles, not just with your waist, not just with your chest, but your full body. In a time where some of us might be in physical spaces that feel a little bit smaller than what we're used to, look for the places where you can take up more space. So even within your body, how can you find the spaciousness that exists inside? How can you find the spaciousness that exists within your physical circumstances right now? And then this time, seated cat-cow. So as you inhale, open your heart, open your lungs, lift your head. Exhale, round through your back, dip your chin in towards your chest. And then moving like this for a number of rounds, inhaling to open up your front body. Exhaling to open up your back body. One of the things that I like to do when I'm doing this is use my hands as well. So when I inhale, you can push your hands onto your knees and your knees back into your hands to give you some resistance and support. As you exhale, hands onto your kneecaps, press your kneecaps forward. And that just gives you a bit more resistance and stability so that you can expand your movements out a little bit wider, so that you can go into the full range of your movement. We'll do that 3 more times. Good, and then sit tall as you inhale. Sweep your left arm up, walk your right fingertips off to the side. And then as you exhale, let your fingertips drop down and forward towards the center. And as you inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale, big sweep through the center. Inhale, left arm rises. Exhale, down. Inhale to lift, and keep going. If you've got a little bit more energy to move in your body, you can let this movement become a little quicker in its pace, with a little bit more ferocity in your breath. We'll do this a few more times to each side. one to each side. Good, and then crawl your fingertips forward as you exhale. Release your belly, release your head towards the earth. Press your sit bones back and wide behind you. And on your next two exhales, let out the sound of like you just ate something really delicious. And please walk your hands back up. And we'll do a few more circular movements, but incorporating a few things together. So go back to moving big circles with your spine and your hips. Then allow this movement to become a little bit more organic so that you might move a few circles to one side. You might switch the directions. Make sure that you're receiving deep breaths in and out. And now keep on moving free flow with your spine, but start to lift your arms up so that they're roughly shoulder height, but with your elbows bent, your wrists bent, and your fingertips soft. And then keep on letting the movements of your spine unfold and unravel. Then invite your hands to move along with your spine. So in times when I feel a bit stuck in pattern or a bit stagnant or a bit heavy, one of the sweetest and juiciest ways to invite more flow into my body and into my energy field is to do just this, to flow. To have no set rhythm or pattern that needs to be followed, but instead just feeling into the vibrancy of my breath and allowing those movements to unfurl on your spine. Don't worry how this looks. Tune more into how it feels. I'll take a few more breaths like this. Good. And then come on onto all fours on your mat. And if you don't have a mat, don't worry, we won't be here for too long. Then stretch your left leg up behind you, bend your knee, and then arc your spine so that your belly drops, your head lifts, your toes lift. Then as you exhale, curl and round it through your back, make your body as tight and as contracted as possible right now. Then inhale, expand, grow big, go long. Exhale, curl and tuck in. And one more time, inhale, unfurl. Then exhale, curl in. This time, extend your left leg out to the side, lift both arms up towards the side. And I'm just gonna come this way so that I can speak towards you. And then as you exhale, left fingertips tip down towards your shins and you can curl over so that your right side extends really long. Take a few breaths. Your inhale, come back up towards the center. Then as you exhale, tip over to the side like a little baby half moon. And then as you do this, kick your foot forwards rather than back. Lift up through your belly, lift up through your chest, curl your spine. If your foot's right there, you can bend your knee, grab a hold of your foot, and then lift and curl through your chest, back bend. Gently release your leg, and then come on back down onto all fours. We'll switch sides. Inhale, extend your right leg long and back. Bend your knee, lift up through your chest. Then exhale, get teeny tiny, round your spine. Inhale, arc your back. Exhale, curl and tuck in. In rock, open up. Then exhale, curl and tuck in. Inhale, stretch your leg back. Bring your leg out to the side and plant it down onto the earth. Lift your arms up into a T shape. And then on your next inhale, lift both arms up towards the sky. And exhale, tip over to your right side. Then scoop your tailbone under just a little bit so that your belly moves forwards. Soften your chin in towards your chest, and let there be a feeling of spaciousness along the vertebra of your spine. On your next inhale, come back up to T-shape with your arms. Then exhale, left fingertips tip down, lift your right leg up into a little baby half moon. You can choose to stay here and play with the balance, or you can bend your back knee, grab a hold of your foot. If you want to do the back bend version, kick your foot out, arc your spine, lift up to your chest. And see if you can soften your eyes just even a little bit more as you curl your spine back. And gently release your foot. Come back down onto your hands and knees, onto all fours. As you inhale, arc your spine into a cow pose. And exhale, tuck your toes, round your spine, and then bring your belly towards your knees. Press back into a half little down dog. Now on your next inhale, straighten through your legs, lift up high through your hips. Then as you exhale, bend your right knee, lower your left heel towards the floor. Inhale back up onto both toes. Exhale, drop your right heel, bend your left knee. Inhale, come up onto your tippy toes. Exhale, shift your shoulders forward, bend your elbows, lower your belly towards your chest. And as you inhale, lift and curl through your heart. Exhale, tuck your toes, draw your hips back down and face the leg up. Now lift your right leg up high into the sky, step your right foot forward, and as you inhale, lift both arms up towards the ceiling. Now lean forwards for a moment, and then stick your bum back behind you, draw your belly in. Okay, now scoop your tailbone forward so that your belly feels a lift, and then lift your arms up and back. And as you do that, scoop your arms, circle them back, bend your elbows. As you inhale, lean forwards. Come on up. Exhale, elbows bend, draw back. We'll keep on going. In breath, come forwards and up. Exhale, bend and back. We'll do this 3 more times, and if this is too much for balance for you, you can always place your back knee down onto the floor and do the exact same thing. Again, this time inhale, lift up, straighten your front leg. And then exhale, bend at your hips, place your fingertips to the floor. Shift your weight forward into your right foot, walk your hands forward, lift your back leg up. Place your right fingertips onto the floor or onto a block if you have, and then open up for a half moon. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Then again, if you wish, you can bend your back knee, grab a hold of your foot. And if that feels a little bit too much, then you can leave the foot out. I'm gonna do a little sound check with my love. Is it okay? The music isn't too loud, you can still hear my voice? Maybe you guys can comment if you're listening. If you can't hear my voice because the music's too loud, just write a comment and we'll turn it down. A few more breaths. Exhale, release your hands, place both feet down onto the floor. Bend your knees a lot, and then give your bum a really good shake. Give your shoulders a good shake. Big inhale. Full exhale out. Keep your knees really bent and then ragdoll your way up to standing. The top of your mat, reach your arms up and overhead. And then as you exhale, hinge and fold forwards. Your next inhale, lift and lengthen. And then exhale, step your right leg back, keep your left foot forward. And then you can either place your back knee down onto the ground or keep a high lunge as you reach your arms up and over your head. Take a moment to ground and stabilize so that both your legs feel super strong. And then we'll move into those big circles. So as you inhale, you're gonna reach your arms down, forwards and up. Exhale, bend your elbows, curl back. In breath, come up and over. Exhale, out through your mouth. And you keep on going. Good, 3 more breaths. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, fingertips to the floor. And then shift your weight into your front foot. Walk your hands forward and lift your back leg up. I like to teach in stages so you can either stay here as option 1 or even have blocks underneath your hands. Option 2, I'm gonna go this way. Option 2, you'll keep your back leg lifted and turn your hip open. And take your right hand onto your right hip. Next option, bend your top knee. Grab a hold of your foot for Ardha Chandra Tapasana, half moon variation. See if you can fully anchor not just your left foot on the floor, but from the inside of your left thigh. Anchor down through your inner knee, through the inner ankle, through the big toe mound. A few breaths. And then release your top leg. Place your feet down onto the floor. Stand with your feet hip distance apart or a little bit wider. Bend your knees a lot. Grab onto the opposite elbows. And give your bum a good shake. Give your shoulders a good shake. Give your head a good shake. Make the sound of oh as you exhale. And shaking out any stagnation or any debris that may have felt like it got caught up in your day. Keep on shaking for another 30 seconds or so. Like you've got little springs inside your knees. You want to keep bouncing. Good, and then let the shaking come to a still point. Then ground your feet to the earth and then ragdoll again your way up to stand. Release your hands beside your body. Find your feet wider than your hip distance apart. A soft bend into your knees. And then part your upper and your lower lips. And in that way, your pelvis will also soften. Close your eyes in a relaxed way. And take this moment to feel the energy that's moving through your body right now. Notice any tingling, any heat, sensation. And without needing to label it as good or bad or have a preference, I like it or I don't, just simply notice the sensation, this energy that's running through your body. Good, and then open your eyes. Let's open our feet wide, and then you can bend your knees and just track your knees roughly over your second toes so that the knees aren't collapsed in and you've got a strong foundation of your base. And so part of the intention of Erin, Nora, and I sharing these practices online is that it's a glimpse into our own personal practice less about teaching you technique per se, but just having you join us for what we do on our mats. And so I find that these grounding, anchoring earth breaths have been really helpful for me. And after such a flow, we'll do this right now. So bend your knees, have them track over your second toes, and then hinge at your hips so that your fingertips can touch the floor. Now some of this, for some of you, will require a little bit of imagination, which is perfect. If you like to work with colors, tones, other visualizations, you're welcome to bring that in. But I'm going to keep it relatively simple. And so your hands reach into the core of our earth, of Mother Earth. Then as you next inhale, draw this energy up into your pelvis, into the root chakra. And then as you exhale, a deep sound from your root chakra, back down into the earth. And we'll do that a few times. As you inhale, earth energy up into your root chakra. Exhale. We'll do that 3 more times. Last one. Good. This time as you inhale, straighten your legs, lift the energy up to your navel, so into your sacral chakra. And then as you exhale, bend your knees and sweep your arms out to the side, element of water. As you inhale, draw energy back into your sacral chakra. Exhale, energy out through the sides. We're going to keep going. And then once this movement becomes a little bit more familiar with you, allow flow to come into your practice. So just as we did when we were seated, you might find that your spine wants to move. You might find that your arms want to move. Do this a few more times. I'm gathering energy into your water element. Last breath. Good. This time, inhale all the way into your solar plexus. This is the element of fire. Turn your toes forward. And then this time, bend your knees. Energy drawing into the solar plexus. For fire, it sounds like this. Ra, 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 ra. Keep going. Ra, 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 ra. 10. Ra, re, ra, ra, ra. 5. Ra, ra, ra. Last one. Ra. Good. Inhale, reach your arms way up towards the ceiling. Exhale, give it a whole shake out. Good. Now into the heart space, we'll do a little bit of breath. Like you're holding little tiny seeds, place them at the center of your heart chakra. I'll do a guided movement with my hands. You can follow along, or you can just, with your hands, or you can just receive the instruction and do it without the hands. Inhales always go into the heart. Exhales, we expand the breath. So release your next exhale completely. Inhale, full into your heart space. Exhale, anchor it down. Inhale, breathe into your heart. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale into your heart.
Exhale, extend it forwards. Inhale, draw it in. Exhale, press it back. Inhale, energy to your heart. Exhale to your right side. It's a visualization. Inhale into your heart. Exhale to your left. That's it. Inhale into your heart. Exhale, ground it down. You can use your hands if you wish. Inhale into your heart. Exhale, expand it up. Inhale, draw into your heart. Exhale, press it forwards. Inhale into your heart. Exhale, expand it back. Inhale into your heart. Exhale to your right. Inhale, draw in. Exhale to your left. We'll do it again. Inhale into your heart. Exhale, drop it down. You can use your legs if you want. Inhale, draw up into your heart. Exhale, draw it up. Inhale, pull into your heart. Exhale, expand it forwards, round your spine. Inhale, draw it into your heart. Exhale, arc your back, send the energy behind you. Inhale into your heart. Exhale to your right. Inhale into your heart. Exhale to your left. Good. Inhale into your heart space. Pause. And we'll do it one last time, sending heart energy back into ourselves and into all directions, but let your body just move in free flow with however it wants to move. My love, can you just turn the music up a little higher for me? Thanks. Good, so have your feet a little bit wider, soft bend into your knees. Allow your next exhale to empty out completely. You can even give it a little shake. Go ahead with your full body movements. Inhale into heart space. Exhale, let it out and down. Inhale, heart. Exhale, sky. Inhale, heart. Exhale, forwards. Inhale, heart. Exhale, behind. Inhale, heart. Exhale to your right. Inhale, heart. Exhale to your left. Once more, full round. Inhale, heart. Exhale to earth. Inhale, heart. Exhale, sky. Inhale, heart. Exhale, forwards. Inhale, heart. And behind. In heart. To your right. Inhale to your heart. Exhale to your left. Inhale all the way up into your heart space. One hand onto your heart, one hand onto your belly or your womb. Notice and feel the energy in your body. And then with your eyes closed and your feet positioned in a way that you can feel anchored and grounded to the earth and to your own body, bend your knees and allow your hips to find its natural movement. Give your hips permission to take up as much space as possible right now. And don't let yourself be limited to the confines of your mat. If you want to walk off your mat and do a little bit of movement from there, you're more than welcome to. I'm only staying on my mat because of the camera setup, but you can move however you wish. So part of where energy gets really stuck in the body is in the joints. And so have your wrists move, have your fingers move, your shoulders, your elbows, your hips, your ankles. And give yourself permission to explore your space in a way that you haven't before. We'll do this free flow movement for another minute or so. That's about 12 long breaths. Big inhales through your nose and through your mouth. take 3 more big breaths. In and out. Good, and then I'll find you back into a still point, either on your mat or off, your choice. Then this time we'll bring all of that free flow movement into container so that we can harness the energy rather than having it dissipate out. So bring your big toes together, leave a little small space between your heels. Soft bend into your knees, relax your hands beside your body with your palms facing forwards. Soften your shoulders onto your back. Take a deep breath in all the way up through the crown of your head. And then almost like an arrow shooting straight down through your body, down through your midline, down between the big toes, down between the arches of your feet, down between the ankles. Now take a deep bend into your knees and reach your hands forward into a strong Utkatasana, strong chair pose. And then you can clasp your hands and release your index finger and your thumb into Temple Mudra. Tone your low belly, scoop your tailbone in a little bit, and start to cultivate this energy that you've been moving in your body into your solar plexus, so right into the core, where the element of fire lives. Fire in Sanskrit is Agni, and Agni is the first word in many of the sutras because fire has the capacity to transform. And so if you've been feeling any stagnation in your body these days, I know I have, and it's not always in the bodies, it can be in your thoughts, it can be in your emotions, it can be in the way that you're relating with people around you. If you're feeling stuck or stagnation, this is a way to transform it. Stay here, take a few more breaths. Again, inhale, stand tall, reach your arms up, arc back a little bit, and then exhale down to your heart. Now we'll do something similar but on the floor, so you can come down and have a seat with me. Option 1, you're going to do this with your heels down onto the floor. Option 2, you're going to lift your shins or your calves up. Option 3, you can straighten your legs. You're going to move into Temple Mudra like we did, shoulders up and onto your back. Now as you inhale, you're going to lean back until your core begins to shake a little. And then as you exhale, you draw your knees in towards your elbows and your spine forward. We'll do that for a number of rounds. Come with me when you can. Inhale, go back. Exhale, ha, ha, ha. Ha, 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 ha. Good, keep on going. If you need a break at any point, you're welcome to do it. Otherwise, if you're building heat in your body, great. And ask yourself, how can you transform any stagnation? What do you want to burn? What do you want to burn away? Ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. We'll do 5 more. Ha, ha. 3, 2, and last one. Ha. Good. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Dip your chin down towards your heart. Soften your head. Good, exhale. Good, and then lift your chin, lift your head, and do a little bit more work for the core. I know I could use it, so I've been hearing a lot about people eating their emergency supplies of cookies, so we might as well use those calories in the body to get put to good use. So big toes together, little space in your heels. Lift your arms up into the sky. And then this time exhale, cross so that you're twisting towards your left. Inhale up to center, spine tall. Exhale to your right. We'll do it with breath. Inhale up. Exhale the sound of ra with an R. Ra. In breath center. Exhale, ra. 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 Keep on going. Ra. 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 We'll do 5 more to each side. Ra. 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 Really extend up when you go up. Really twist when you exhale. A little bit faster for the last 2 rounds. Huh. 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 Good. Inhale, arms up. And then exhale, feet together, soles of the feet into Baddha Konasana. And then soften belly in between your thighs. Relax your chin and your chest. And allow your breath to nourish you for a few minutes right now, so that the heat again continues to be contained. It's not dissipated, it's not wasted, it's harnessed. And then slowly come on up to sit. And then we'll sit in Vajrasana, which is a thunderbolt pose. You can sit with your thumb down onto the heels of your feet. Or if that doesn't work, you can sit onto a cushion or a block or a seat of some sort. And we'll do one practice of heat and fire through the breath. This is more of a kriya. It's a cleansing technique that I really love, and I use it in my life often. And so you can reach your arms up towards the sky. Soften your shoulder blades onto your back. Your ribs will naturally kind of want to pop out, so soften your ribs down. And then curl your fingertips in towards your palms. Big 2 thumbs up. The breath sounds like this. It's Kapalabhati. So it's an active exhale and then a natural inhale. Active exhale, natural inhale. We're gonna do 3 rounds. The first round is gonna be slow. I'll snap the count. It's slow, yeah? We'll do a count of 20 to start. Big inhale, exhale for 1. Inhale, exhale for 2. Inhale, snap it back for 3. In breath, 4. Keep going. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Keep going. Last 2. Last one. Good. Big inhale. Open your eyes. And then as you exhale, draw that energy down through prayer, down through the center line of your body, into your heart. Notice and feel the energy in your body. Okay, second round of 2. Inhale, arms up. Clasp your hands, release your thumbs, soften shoulders onto your back, soften your ribcage. This time we can go double time, or you can keep it slow like you did the first time. I'll do double, you choose your speed. In breath, and go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep going. breath. Reach your fingertips up, shine really big and bright, and then exhale all the way down into your heart space. Allow your breath to return to its natural rhythm. Notice and feel the energy pulse through your body. Okay, last round. You can go a little bit faster if you wish, or if you want to slow it down, it's just as potent, as powerful. Inhale, arms up. Find your hand mudra, soften your ribs. Faster pace will be with your own breath. Mine sounds something like this. Yeah, so you go ahead, and I'll stop us in about a minute. Keep going, just focus on your exhales. Reach your fingertips out wide. Exhale, hands down, draw down towards your heart, pause. Release your hands into your lap. And just let a wave of softness brush over your face. Open your eyes, release your hands. We'll finish off today's practice with a few twists. And so you can just let your feet swing off to the left side. I like to do this with my toe kind of hooked over my ankle. And place your right hand onto your left knee, left fingertips behind you. Inhale, sit tall. And then as you exhale, soften your ribs, almost like you want to round your back actually, and twist. Really nourishing for the kidneys to not be tight or arched here, but to soften into your ribs. Notice where inside you can make a little bit more space for your breath. And then as you inhale, come on back to center. And place your hands down onto the floor. Come onto your knees, lift up both your feet, and then do a little swinging from side to side with your feet, and then let your head drop, and your head and your neck do the same kind of swinging. And really just let it go for a few moments. Okay, and then swing your legs over to the right side. You can have your left foot hooked over your ankle. Left hand onto your knee, and a little twist towards your side. Soften your chin, soften your head. And let your body, your spine even, just melt a little bit more into this posture. A few breaths.
unravel. And take your feet forwards. And then place your hands onto the floor. Keep your heels down, but lift your bum up. Give it a little rock from side to side. And then one big rock back. Exhale, place your feet down onto the floor. And if straight legs doesn't work so well for you, just place a little blanket under your knees, or you can just softly bend them. I like doing this pose with bent knees personally. And then you can drape your belly over your thighs. Soften your chin down towards your chest and release your head. From here, just turn the music down.
Complete.
Yeah. And so we've just turned the playlist down on our end just so that we can wrap up. But if you're feeling raring to go and you want to have a good dance to the rest of Moses' track, I would highly recommend that too. But otherwise, you can turn it down and start to draw your energy really fully in. And then start to unravel your spine and come on down and lay onto your back for Shavasana, a relaxation pose to integrate. Or if you prefer to sit, you can also sit up for meditation. And even though the mind may want to kind of distract or, turn off the screen at this point, the invitation right now is to stay just for a few moments longer. A few moments of quiet and stillness that can make a world of difference to your day. And so sit in a way that calls you to be present, but not rigid. Sit in a way that allows your body to have a quality of softness, but not laziness. Sit in a way that calls your attention to be fully present in this moment, to your breath, to your body, to your heart. And I invite you for this meditation, whether you're seated or on the ground, to drop your awareness to a place in your body where you notice sensation. Sensation can be temperature. It could be a tingly. It could be a numbness, an ache, a sparkle. Drop your awareness right there. And invite the beauty of your breath to move into the space of your body where you notice sensation. And with your inhales, create a little bit more space around the sensation that you notice. Not to make it go away, not to change it, but to create a bit more space around it. And on your exhales, it's like a softening, like a warm embrace, or like a friend giving a hug to a friend. The exhale, a hug to the sensation in your body. And then let your awareness slowly come off of this sensation back to breath. And we'll do it with one more sensation in the body. Track any place in your body that's calling you attention. Bring your awareness there with your breath. And offer this space, this sensation, a bit more breathing room with your inhales. And with your exhales, like this soft embrace of a friend, just saying, I feel you. Awareness back to breath again. And then for just a minute, drop the technique of awareness and focus. Just land at home in your body. And if you have the time today to linger and rest for a little longer, please stay and do. And if you feel it's time to close your practice, and whether you're on the earth or you're seated, just slowly bring your awareness back to this moment and this time in your space. Take a few breaths that are a little bit deeper than your norm. And in the next minute or so, I'll meet you up at seated. And for those of you closing together with me, please draw both your hands to your heart for prayer. And do just that, say a little prayer. A prayer and a few words for whatever rings true in your heart at this time. Thank you for sharing a part of your day with me and allowing me to share a part of my day with you. Namaste.